What's up, people? It's your boy, Cash. Alright, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the final war in One Piece and who I think will die in it. Now, as we all remember, back in Marineford, really only two major characters died, and those characters were Ace and Whitebeard. And then the only other people who died were just a bunch of fodders, and maybe Oars. I don't know. What the hell happened to Oars Jr.? Anybody know? Wait, yeah, what happened to this man? Somebody please tell me. Somebody tell me what happened to this man, Oars Jr. You can't do this to me. I want to know what happened to this man. Well, alright, back on topic. But yeah, the two confirmed death of important characters were only Ace and Whitebeard, and just a bunch of fodder, which no one cares about. And granted, I'm not taking anything away from Marineford because it was a great arc. That was amazing. But I do think that in this final war in One Piece, there needs to be a lot more casualties than there were in Marineford. Granted, the main reason why nobody complained about the lack of deaths in Marineford were because of the fact that a lot of people saw Whitebeard's death coming. It's just like, Whitebeard's probably gonna die. But the death that a lot of people did not think would happen was Ace's at all. Actually, I think that's why not too many people. Actually, I don't think anybody really complained but about the lack of deaths in that war. But I think that in this final war that we are confirmed of getting, like, this final war is coming, baby. Can't wait. But who do I think is going to die in this war? I do think that there's going to be casualties on both sides. Man, sorry, I cracked my finger. That felt weird. But I do think that there's going to be quite a pile up of bodies and that are going to be dead by the end of that. Now, the first person I see dying in this war is Brook. Oh wait, he's already dead. Skull choke, yo! Alright, I have to get out of the way. So I'm sorry. I'll go play in traffic now. See you guys never. Before I start, I'm going to go on the record saying, I do not believe that any of the people that will be dying will be coming from the Straw Hat crew, including Luffy. I don't think any of them are dying. None of them are dying because, as we remember back, back at the end, like after Luffy finished his training with Rayleigh, he said, like, I'm not letting anyone die again. Like, that's not happening. And I think that would just be such a kick in the dick if it's like in Luffy's final war, like, he loses like anybody in his crew. It's like, that's crazy. You can't do this. Like, I don't think he's dying. I don't think anybody in the crew is dying. But with that being said, who do I think is going to die? I'm gonna start it off, and I'm going to say one of the people who I believe is going to die will be Bellamy. Bellamy the hyena. That man's dying. That boy, I don't think he's surviving this final war. Because, as we remember, at the end of Dressrosa, Bellamy took one of Luffy's Vivre cards. He said, I don't want to work under you, but I'll take one of the Vivre cards anyway. And basically, oh gosh, man. But yeah. You gotta be kidding me. Stop. But yeah. I think that Bellamy, he took one of the Vivre cards because he's going to be, of course, one of the people who shows up to help Luffy in that final war. But I don't think he's going to end up leaving that final war. That man, I think he's going to die there. I don't see that man making that out alive. I really do think that Oda reintroduced him, so he could get his redemption in Dressrosa, and then, have his complete redemption by, he's going to die, fighting alongside Luffy in that final. Another person I could actually see dying, which I don't want it to happen, but I could see it end up happening. It could be Cavendish. I honestly could see Cavendish dying, man. Like, I can see this man, like, and I believe that Oda can make it in a comical way where it's like this man dies trying to take up all the spotlight. He sees like all the transponder snail cameras, like zooming in on like Luffy or Law or somebody crazy. And see, it's just like this man, like he wants to be in the spotlight too. Like, hey, no, you can't be filming without me. Like he does something crazy, and then somebody kills him for it. It's like what in the hell? What is this man doing? Getting in my way? Stab, dead. But yeah, I think Cavendish could very well end up dying in that war. I don't want it to happen because I love that character, but I see Cavendish being one of the casualties. Another character that I can see end up dying is Helmeppo. Yeah, you guys remember that idiot. That's Helmeppo. Basically Kobe's equivalent of... No, I was about to compare him to Zoro. I was about to call him Kobe Zoro, but that's an insult to Zoro. No. But yeah, I can see Helmeppo dying, and I can see him dying in sort of an honorable way where he's trying, like, when he's fighting the war. Let me clarify. Obviously, he's not going to be on Luffy's side. I believe he's going to be on the side of the world government before, it kind of gets revealed as to what kind, like, the dickheads they really are. And then it's just like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. These are the people you've been working for? Yeah, I think Helmeppo will end up dying in a sort of an honorable death to kind of restore the Morgan family name. Where it's like, as we saw, Captain Morgan, he's a dickhead. This man, no one likes this man. None of the Marines. He's in jail. This man's rotting in prison. I think. Yeah. This man's in jail. And so, or is he? Did he just? No. Yeah, he's in jail. But yeah, I can definitely see Helmeppo trying to do something to, show the world that not all of the Morgan family are a bunch of dickheads. And I think that he's one of the Marines that could end up dying in the war. Now, one of the more obvious ones that people would say would be Akainu. Yeah. Do I think Akaino's gonna die? He could, but I think he probably will, but I don't think it'll be by Luffy's hands. I think that what could end up happening is Sabo actually kills Akainu, in revenge for Ace. I do think that him and Luffy will fight, but I don't think that Luffy, Luffy's not the type of guy to kill anybody, as we've seen this before. It doesn't matter what they do or who they are, he doesn't kill. And I don't think that Oda's going to stray from that anytime soon. So I think that Sabo also end up fighting Akainu at some point, and he will kill this man. But yeah, another person I can see end up dying in the war would be is Kuma, actually, because Kuma, he's basically already dead. Like, this man, he's like, as far as we know, this man, he's completely lost all sense of humanity. And I do think at some point that obviously it's going to get revealed what exactly the complete deal is with Kuma and Vegapunk. But yeah, I do think that Kuma, he could end up dying in this war. Finally, one of the other people that I can really see dying, believe it or not, is actually that man, Monkey D. Dragon. I can see Dragon dying in this war. And the reason why is because, after I can see like Sabo, taking the mantle, being the leader of the Revolutionary Army. But here's the thing, though. After this war, there will be no need for the Revolutionary Army. Remember this, because after the war, like, the new form of justice will be it'll be completely flipped on its head. So once that's done, the Revolutionary Army will kind of be irrelevant, or not. They won't be necessary anymore. And I do believe that Dragon could end up dying. I don't know how. I don't know who will do it. But yeah, I think that Dragon could end up dying in this war. It would just be so crazy. Like, we really do, like, we would need another, like, really big name top dog to die, kind of like the way that Whitebeard died. And I think that Dragon will be that top dog guy that ends up just ends up dying, man. Like, I can see it happening, man. Dragon's gonna die. I think Dragon's dying. I think Dragon's gonna die in the war. It's crazy to say, but I think it's gonna happen. well, that's about it. There might be a follow-up to this video later, like sometime in the future, if more characters get introduced and just more information gets revealed about what's happening, who's gonna be with who and whatnot. But yeah, guys, that's about it. It's your boy Cash, and let's go get that money, everybody.